back with sort of a sequel here. Actually, this is more of a spin-off, if you will. Top 10 YouTubes you must delete. That was a reaction to Dr. Kim's YouTube video, and I gotta say it was quite tragic. And some of the guys he was recommending that you delete, a lot of different opinions about these guys, and what it means to be reformed, what it means to be, a Calvinist and things like that. And so I figured, hey, let's just go ahead and tier list, them up, put them in order, set the record straight, if you will. So I've got 20 guys here. I'm more than confident you're familiar with, if you have any clue at all about the reformed, teachers or anything like that. Okay. So 20 of them here. And then I've got a couple categories here. First up on the list, we've got Joel Beeke. Now, Joel Beeke, he started the Reformation Heritage and the Puritan Theological Seminary. So Joel Beeke, real big Puritan guy. He's a reformer. He's pushing that reformed doctrine, those true doctrines, powerful doctrine right here. So number one, he's going right up into the reformed slot. Paedo-Baptist, EP, experiential preaching, puritanical, Sabbatarian. I think next on the list, we will go ahead with our boy, Tim Challies. If you're anything like me, you don't really follow much Tim Challies, but Tim Challies likes to write all the discernment blogs for Gospel Coalition and stuff like that, and he's kind of like the big brother in like Big Eva and even the some reform realm. And you're always looking for Tim Challies to chime in, to throw his Challies on a topic, because then you can have assurance of your conviction that popular 80s neo-retro Netflix show was a sin or something like that. However, lately Tim Challies been showing a little bit of color, and it's come out in some provocative ways. And unfortunately, I gotta say, guys, Tim Challies is he's woke.
What does repentance look like biblically for someone who experiences or who has same-sex attraction?
Yeah. So this is another one of those issues that we as a church are working out, and I think that's okay.
That puts you on my woke radar, straight up. Moving along. Paul Washer, and he's got like a little guy in here with him. I don't know. Youth sermon that shocked the world. I don't know why you're clapping. I'm talking about you. None of those teens saw it coming. Not them or their skinny jeans. He's like the Chuck Norris of preachers, you know what I mean? He comes around and you never know he's coming, and he just hits you with that conviction that I don't know why you're clapping kind of a deal. He'll tear you up. I talked him up a bit, I know. And as rightly said, but he's a Baptist, okay? First and foremost, I just want to say Baptist, okay? You guys got to know something about Reformed here. You can't be Reformed if you're a Baptist. So, now Calvinist, I got to say, Calvinist is still Paedo, so he's not Paedo. We're gonna have to drop him down to Tulipist. I know. What a shocker. Booze, dislikes in the chat.
Blasphemy!
Drop your comments and all your hate below, whatever. I'm gonna put him down here in Tulipist. John Piper, he's not Reformed. And then we've got Todd Friel. Now Todd Friel, he's like this ex-Hollywood guy, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. He's got like a TV show, real big personality, big, guys, like tall guys. I don't know. But I like this picture right here because this really kind of describes Todd Friel. If you didn't know, he's a little bit reformed. Just a tulips, though. He's just tulips, guys. Sorry, Baptist. I don't even know if he holds to a confession other than like John MacArthur's, just distinctives or whatever John MacArthur's got going on over there. RC Sproul. Y'all know RC. I know you all know RC. If you don't know RC, what's wrong with you people? In the final analysis with RC, he is a Paedo-Baptist, okay? So he definitely hits the Calvinist here. But you're really wondering, is he Reformed? That's what you're really wondering. He's Calvinist. I'm putting him in Calvinist. Look, Calvinist isn't bad, okay? This tier, it's like, you know, the thing is most people consider the Calvinist tier reform, okay? His RPW is way off. He's okay with images, he's okay with man-made hymnity. I mean, he promotes the holy days. So things like that, you know, I gotta say, I wish I could put him in the Reformed. I know he's like, that's what you guys are thinking. Oh, Reformed, RC's bro. He's Reformed. Not Reformed. Calvinist. Okay, next up we have this young feller here, Joe Thorne. Some of y'all know Joe Thorne. It's like a 1689. Apparently, he has that tattoo of 1689, but I don't think he actually holds to those doctrines. We're just gonna hold off on Joe Thorne for now. Next up, Robert Mccurley. Now, this might not be a big name. It might not be popular to some of you, but I would highly recommend you go check out the film by Les Lanfear entitled Spirit and Truth. It's a film on worship, Reformed worship, the regular principle of worship specifically. Mccurley is in that. If you don't know, he is 100 definitely on the Reformed tier, okay? Next on the list, we got Doug Wilson, and apparently he smokes cigarettes sometimes, unless this is Photoshop, but I doubt it is. He is Federal Vision, so he's just gonna go over here. Then we've got this guy. You don't know who this guy is. Not to be confused with your Uncle Jack's Macintosh, but J Mac for Johnny Mac, John MacArthur. This man, real popular lately, real up on a lot of people's radar lately. He was on the news. He's been on the news. In fact, this photo is from him on Larry King. John MacArthur, Johnny Mac, good old J Mac. Fortunately, he's Baptist, and he doesn't even reach the tier of Calvinist because of that. So we got to drop him down to the Tulip tier. But now you know. Samuel Rutherford, he's all of the above. He is Reformed. So we're going to put him there. All right, next up on our list, we've got Steve Lawson, baby. Steve Lawson. What does the name Steve Lawson remind me of? Somebody else? He reminds me of some actor or something. Give us the men who know the truth. Steve Lawson is big in the sort of Ligonier, popular ministries, but Steve Lawson once again fails to meet the criteria. Wait, is he a Paedo Baptist? I'll put him on two of this because I don't even know if he's Paedo Baptist, and if he was, I would probably know. Matt Chandler. Ooh, Matt Chandler. Jesus wants the rose. You're not David, okay? Him and Mark Driscoll, they go way back. How dare you! A handful of sermons from Chandler that I enjoyed. At the time I was a little Calvinist pipsqueak. But he's woke now. And he thinks he's a racist, and he thinks you are too.
Are you a white person who wants a lot of credit for helping to create racial equality while you do nothing to help create racial equality?
So we're going to drop him down. He's not Reformed. Jeff Durbin. He is a ninja, self-proclaimed ninja. He gave himself that nickname on his podcast that he runs with a couple other really cool nicknamed folks. Joy the Girl and Luke the Bear. I don't know why he's wearing this goofy sweater. It must have been like his Christmas holidays or something like that. But unfortunately, Jeff the Ninja is not Reformed. He's not a Calvinist. He's kind of a tulipist. Moving on. Albert Mohler. Is he a robot? Is he AI? What is he? He runs 24/7. How does his podcast upload every morning before I even wake up in the morning? I don't know. But real strong on a lot of things, except he's not a Paedo. He's a tulipist. Kevin D. Young. Age has not done him well, but you notice he was a part of the Gospel Coalition, a big part of it for a while. In fact, I think he was on a lot of the videos. He was leading discussions. He was kind of a pro-locutor, asking questions, probing and getting in there. And I think he kind of woke up to that a little bit. Not woke up, but he kind of like grew sharp to what was going on in the Gospel Coalition, and is making some changes in where he fancies himself. I'm pretty sure he's pedo. I'm pretty sure he's PCA now, but he's definitely not EP. He's definitely not 1646. Definitely not, Reformed. So Calvinist, pretty solid, man. Good for you, Kevin. Out of Gospelation into Calvinist. Well, we'll see where you go. See where how long you can keep it up. I hope you keep it up. You know what I'm saying? John Knox, he's Reformed. You know that already. Post-mill baby. Now, I need to make a distinction here. Okay, I need to clarify the post-millennial position. You're gonna hear this a lot, specifically from Jeff Durbin. Okay, about post-millennialism and the Puritans. We have the eschatology of the Puritans. He says, you don't. You actually don't. It's kind of. I really wish you wouldn't put it that way, because you have Dune email. Is that what they call it? Anyway, it's this partial preterist postmillennialism, which the Puritans knew nothing of. Okay, the Puritans were historical postmillennialists. It's called historicism, and it's what you'll see in the Westminster Confession. It teaches that the Pope is the Antichrist. That is where the harlot reigns, the beast. And she is the one who is the Pope. She is the. Anyway, Rome is the Antichrist, not some Nero or whatever feller back in the whatever and all that jazz. Okay, so I just wanted to real quickly get that out of the way. You do not have the same eschatology as John Knox, even though you title it the same. The theology is not the same, but. Just so you guys know, if you're looking at postmillennialism, I applaud you. I was a partial preterist for a while until I was learned the ways of the Reformed. Okay, it's confessional. James White, as you can see, I was really angry. I don't know if his tie is on too tight or if he shaved his head too close, but the guy's not Reformed. He's not a Calvinist, in the sense that he's not Paedo-Baptist and all that. So I'm going to put him in the not Reformed. I don't think he's Reformed. Vodi Bakum. Dude, this guy spits fire. Look at that. Look at that beard popping out. He's got all the fire coming out. Vodi Bakum, he's pretty solid on a lot of things, but he's not even a Paedo, I don't think. So just going to go down here into the Tulpas. John Calvin. Is John Calvin Reformed? John Calvin. I think John Calvin is Calvinist. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shoot. Joe Thorne. Joe Thorne is not Reformed. In fact, Joe Thorne, I don't even know if Joe Thorne knows what he is. Because he's got the hand tattoo and it says 1689, but he doesn't subscribe to 1689, and he most certainly affirms this seven-leafed specimen over here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of the tier list, Reformed or not. Guys, this is a meme, okay? But I know it's going to upset some of you anyways. So just share it down below, give me a little comment, drop a like, because obviously I've got you fired up, and that's good. You got zeal, You let me know. Did I do good here? Is this right? You just gotta, come on. You just gotta really think through it. I'm being very strict, I understand. What do you want me to tier list next, Yeah, drop a sub, a like, and all that. I'll see you guys in the next one.